In this video, I'm going to show you how to disable your intruder alarm system. Although this alarm might not be the exact model that you have, the premise remains the same for the majority of intruder alarm systems. What equipment will you need? Well, you'll need a screwdriver and maybe some ear defenders for when the internal siren may trigger. Step number one, you need to locate your control panel. Now, this is your control panel unit. This is a keypad. So you will not be able to disable your alarm by just endlessly pressing buttons on the keypad. You need to find the brains of the system. Common places for this to be will be under the stairs, in a mains cupboard, in a landing cupboard, or maybe in more inconspicuous areas such as your loft space. Once you have found this unit, we're going to need to open it up in order to disable it. So I'm going to bring you around to me and give you a POV shot so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So take your screwdriver and undo the necessary screws to take off the control panel lid. When you take off the control panel lid, the system may trigger and you'll get an internal siren making a noise. I've kept that disabled for the purposes of this video, but don't worry, if it does go off, the next few steps are the same. Inside here, you have your backup battery, which you will need to disconnect. So we're going to take off the leads of the backup battery. And then here is where the fuse is that delivers the mains power for the alarm panel. Now, there are live connections going into here usually, so don't do this if you don't feel comfortable or competent to do so. If you're unsure, get a qualified local security systems installer to do this for you. Here, you're going to pull out the fuse, and that will mean this system as a whole is completely dead because the backup battery has been disconnected and the fuse has been taken out. But like I said, be aware there could still be mains wires going into here that have 240 volts in them and will give you a nasty shock if you touch them, so be careful. So that's how to disable your intruder alarm system. When this is down powered, depending on what model sounder you have, which is the unit on the outside of the house, it may ring for 15 to 20 minutes on its backup battery, but then it will cut itself off. If that is too long and you need to disable that quicker, then you'll need to potentially get ladders up to the external sounder. You'll need some ear defenders because they're extremely loud when you're at the unit. You'll need your screwdriver in order to open up the bell box, and ideally a pair of snips or pliers so you can just cut the battery cable. Once you've done that, the sounder will be dead and the system will be completely silent, or like I said, you can just wait for that 15 to 20 minutes for it to shut itself off. Remember, your intruder alarm system is your first line of defense when it comes to protecting your home, your family, or your business. Don't leave yourself without. Check out my website at www.guardfather.co.uk and design your fully customizable DIY security system to give you total protection. Thanks, and I hope this helped.